Hear, dry bone, hear the word of Yahuwah. Son of man, can these bones live? Happy creation Sabbath, O house of Israel. We are like 2 hours into Yah's creation Sabbath of the 4th quarter of the moon of the first biblical lunar year. Nisan 29, 6011. Yah's Sabbath has been on Sundays for the first 4 weeks of the new year. The true new year, that is. The one that is determined by Yahuwah himself. The one that is determined by each new moon. And so it is the last Sabbath that falls on Sunday, April 7th, 2024. April 7th, 2024, which is Nisan 29th, 6011. This is a very historic time in Earth's history, seeing that we are expecting the solar eclipse on Monday, which is the day after Yah's creation Sabbath of the 4th quarter of the moon, and the day, which is the day of the dark moon, which is Nisan 30th, 6011, and a day before the new moon, which will begins the 2nd biblical lunar month. And so the fact that the eclipse is happening at that time, it is definitely showing us that all things are ordered by Yahuwah, the Most High, of the heavens and of the earth, the sea and the fountains of waters. And as we can see, it is over 3 years and 4 months since our Hebrew leader has been going through persecution. And this is a time when we, as Yah's chosen, should have hope, should have confidence that the promise of Yahuwah to wake us up as dry bones and to breathe upon us and to put flesh and sinew upon us and to cause us to live is a significant promise which we need to look forward to. So this is your Sabbath, and it's going to be the last Sabbath. And as it is happening now, we can see and hear the Malikim, which stand on the sea and on the land, and swear by him who lives in the heaven, the time shall be no more. And I am proclaiming that the time for the yoke to be lifted off the head of the necks of Yah's people is approaching. So it is a time for hope. It is a time for rejoicing. And if we read the book of Ezekiel 37, we will see written there that Yahuwah promised that he will dig us out of his graves and cause us to live. And like he asked Ezekiel, son of man, can these bones live? Sure, Yah promised that he will breathe breath upon these bones who represent the house of Israel. So let us just be happy in Yahuwah, and let us make a difference between the profane Sabbath which Constantine of Rome has fixed since AD 350. And so we have gone through great tribulation. We have suffered at the hands of the other nations. But Yahuwah said he will dig us out of our grave. Yahuwah says he will breathe breath into us and cause sinew to come upon us and flesh to be upon us, and we shall live. But I put it to us today, on the last Sabbath of the new year, 6011, that the only way we can live is to obey the word of Yahuwah. So let us hear the voice of Yahuwah today. Let us obey his word. Let us trust him above riches and above diamonds, above fame. Let us put our trust in the one who loves us, because he promised that he will restore us and that he will bring us back from the nations where he has scattered us. What better hope do we have? What more precious promise can we expect than Yah to restore us from the nations which he has driven us? And so as our people are suffering in Rome's institution, because like Grandmaster Jay, who preached the truth and was educating us, Rome does not want this to happen, and so they put him away. But like our ancestors were in Egypt and were being punished, and Yah sent Moses to go and tell Pharaoh to let his people go, and he refused. Scriptures say that Yah himself hardened his heart. And so we have been appealing for this system to free Grandmaster Jay for over 3 lunar years and 5 months. And he's still there suffering at the hand of this system, suffering with health problem, and they have no mercy to let him out to get medical treatment. So this is Yah's Sabbath, and we are expecting the lunar eclipse. I heard others saying it is dangerous to view the eclipse, especially for those who have taken the moon shot. So we know ourselves. Let us take heed so that when you see the blood over us, his people Israel, he will pass over us during what is about to come. So it is Yah's Sabbath. And just remember that obedience is the highest form of worship. And we are to put a difference between the holy and the profane. Let us know that Rome fixed Saturday Sabbath is profane. It has no document. It's what you would call illegal. Illegal what? I don't remember. But it is illegal. Yah's words and laws are built up on his Sabbath, which is determined by the new moon and the 4 quarters of the moon. So let us live honestly, not as fools, but as wise. For this time is evil, and all evil have its consequences. So this is going to be the last Sabbath for the first month, the first lunar month, Nisan 29th, 6011, which is April 7th, 2024, on Yah's creation calendar. Let us be willing and obedient so that we may eat the good of the land. We have heard about the powers that be speaking about going to heaven. I don't see anything recorded about going to heaven. Yah promised that he will give us the land, our inheritance. Now let us obey Yahuwah so that we will live in safety after Yahuwah has done what he is about to do. So may Yahuwah favor us. May Yahuwah cause his face to shine upon us. And may Yahuwah be gracious unto us and give us peace. And please share this video, subscribe, and like. Because I have noticed that all the likes are being taken from the videos. And it's like when you say something that doesn't please Rome's children, they don't want it to be publicized. So I'm just telling us to like this video so that this message can go forward to the 4 corners of the earth, and that we can have the truth which will set us free. Shalom.